Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Nakya and today is episode 4 of Tableau Tuesday. Today's episode, we are going to be discussing groups within Tableau. So groups within Tableau lets you combine items like into a single category. So they may be under a field and you need to group them. What we're going to be working with is the ages of our subscribers in our Netflix dataset. And as you're going to see, there's going to be a wide variety of different ages across the subscribers. But what we're going to do is work on grouping them in similar age groups or buckets in order to analyze the data a little bit further. So let's go ahead and get started. So I'm going to start by adding in the age to our columns, and the age is a discrete field. As you can see here, when I click on the pill, it shows discrete, which means that we aren't measuring like ages, but I am going to add the age. We're going to count so we can have a count of how many subscribers fall into each age. So I'm going to add it to my rows, and I'm going to change this to a measure, which is a count. And as you can see, it created an axis on our worksheet here. So if we look at the different ages, we can see like we have 116 subscribers that are age 39. We have 111 that are age 47. But as you see, there's like a wide variety of different age groups. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to work on creating groups, which is pretty much buckets. And I think the best thing to do would be to kind of like bucket them in groups of 5. We may need a group of 6 because it goes to 51, but we'll see. So the first thing that first, let me just say this. You've probably heard me say this before, but within Tableau, you can go about doing the same thing multiple ways. So as far as creating groups, there are a couple different ways, and I'll show you 2 of them. There may be more, but I'm aware of 2 ways in which you can create groups. The first thing is to actually click on the field name. So I can click on age, right click on it here, and you'll see the option create, and from create you can create a group. So when you click on group, what you're going to do is highlight the ages that you want to put in your group. So let's say I want the age 26 through 30, and I want to put that as my first age group. And I'm going to click on the word group here, and I'm going to rename it. Let's just say we're going to go with generations. I'm going to just name this, what's the latest generation, y'all? Gen Z. So I'm going to call this group Gen Z. And this may not be accurate. I'm just going to name them based on generations, y'all. So this is the first way in which you can create group. You can also ungroup them or rename them if you don't like the name, or you need to adjust your group in the future. You can do that here. And I'm going to click OK. Okay, the other way in which we can create our groups within Tableau is to actually do it directly from the chart that we've created. So if I highlight and select the ages 26 through 30, I think that's what I created, you can actually click on this paper clip, which is to create a group. So you can see how it changed the color of those 4 age groups, or those 4 ages, and put them together in one color. And I can just continue to do that and go, let's see, the next 5, I can do a paper clip there, and then can do this. And I think my last ones are going to be, 6. So, and I'm going to group them there. And what I'm going to do here is I'm going to edit the legend, edit the aliases for the groups, which is just renaming them. So I can rename it Gen Z for my 26 to 30. For my 31 to 35, I'm gonna do millennials. And then I'm going to do, what is it, is it Gen X before millennials? Excuse me if this is wrong, I'm not 100% sure. And then we're gonna do boomers. And then I think is it the silent gen? I think it's silent gen. Okay. All right, so what I'm gonna do is replace my age pill with my age group 1 that we just created. And you can see how we have the different groups of subscribers listed by generation, grouped together. And with the colors, you guys can edit the colors if you don't like that. If you click on the legend, you can click on edit colors there. Tableau gives you several different like color palettes. You can also download your own color palettes from other like outside sources if you'd like to. So like you can choose this, assign it, apply it, and see what it looks like if that's something you like, you know. You can go with this lightning watermelon. You can also adjust the colors from the marks card by clicking on colors, edit colors. You can do it that way. Again, you can do the same thing in Tableau multiple ways. So it's just your preference in what you learn to do, but just know there's several different ways to accomplish the same thing. All right, so now that we have our ages grouped by generation, I'm gonna hide this title actually, because I don't really need that there. So what I'm going to do is actually, instead of using the age group for colors, I would like to use the subscription type. So I'm going to add that onto colors for myself and change that. And I'm going to change my color palette back to this watermelon. So we can see, and then we can also, I'm going to hit Command and drag my age over to labels. And I want it to be 8% of the total. I want my bar back. Oh crap, hold on. I command. Why is it control? No, it's definitely. Okay, here we go. And I'm gonna change this to a percent of total, because I just wanna see what percentage of our customers by age group or by generation, how they fall into the different subscription types. And feel free to like play around with this. Like you don't have to necessarily leave it as like subscription types. You can change this to be something else if you'd like. Let me correct this percentage and then format it. So we can see like our silent generation makes up the bulk of our subscribers, and then we can see how it's broken down, like the bulk of the silent generation. And I think this might be for all of our generations are subscribed to the basic plan. And you can change this around, like instead of showing subscription type, you can show, let's say if we wanted to see gender in color, we can see what percentage of our generations, like by generation, what percentage are female or male. You could also change that and do it by country if you wanted to see like what percentage of our subscribers are coming from a specific country. And it looks like for all of them, the majority of them are in the US. So just different ways to go about analyzing the data, see if you can gather insights from there and see what you'd like to present. So that's going to be it for today's video with the groups. If you have any questions, please feel free to leave them down below. Also, if there's anything you'd like us to do in a future Tableau Tuesday, please go ahead and leave a comment as well. Thank you guys, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.